Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be giving you an update on my portfolio as I've now been dividend investing for almost a month. So my current portfolio value is £737. This is up roughly around £100 since my last video. I have deposited £705, so I'm now around £32 in profit. This works out at just over a 4% return. I currently have 34 holdings in a total of 434 shares. I have added in one share of Shell with an average price of £22.74, 2 shares of BP with an average price of £5 per share, 2 shares of Highland Gold with an average price of £1.92 per share, and 1 share of Legal & General with an average price of £2.80. I have also added in 3 more shares of Alliance Pharma, 2 shares of hicl infrastructure, 15 shares of commercial property, 2 HY corporate bond, 3 assura, 5 renewables infrastructure, 1 share of Ford, and 4 shares of Next Energy. I also sold my share of UK gilts. This was mainly because of the low yield and the ongoing fees. I also received my first dividend payment this month, and that was for Greencoat UK and was for 43p. This payment was for holding 25 shares. I also have some queued orders for 4 shares in commercial property, 1 share in Centamin, 1 share in Vodafone, 1 share in BT, 2 shares in GCP infrastructure, 1 share in Brewin Dolphin, 3 shares in Foresight Solar, and 2 shares in City of London. So looking over my portfolio, I now have 171 shares in commercial property, 1 share in US corporate bond, 1 share in Coca-Cola, 56 shares in Assura, 4 shares in HY corporate bond, 27 shares in Greencoat UK, 37 shares in Picton, 1 share in AT&T, 22 shares in renewable infrastructure, 1 share in Shell, 3 shares in Ford, 14 shares in Next Energy, 2 shares in UK Dividend, 15 shares in Civitas Social, 7 shares in JCP Student Living, 16 shares in Alliance Pharma, 9 shares in Sequoia, 4 shares in Oriental Income, 2 shares in BP, 7 shares in Primary Health, 6 shares in hicl infrastructure, 12 shares in Sirius Real Estate, 6 shares in JLN Enviro, 4 shares in LXI Real Estate, 2 shares in Sainsbury's, 1 share in Secure Income, 1 share in Countryside, 2 shares in Highland Gold, 1 share in Legal & General, 1 in BT, 3 in Lloyds, 1 in Vodafone, and 1 in Centamin. Since the last video, Countryside has continued to grow for me. It is now up over 10%. I only just found the City of London stock, but I do plan to invest a lot of money as it has a really good history. To date, the City of London Investment Trust has delivered 53 years of consecutive annual dividend increases. Currently, the Trust has 97 positions, with the emphasis on the FTSE 100 companies that generate profits worldwide. Over the last 10 years, it has outperformed the FTSE All-Share Index with 175% compared to 122%. It is currently paying shareholders an attractive income of 4.4% per year. The Trust also has the equivalent of 80% of a year's income tucked away in reserves. This income can be used to top up dividend payments to shareholders if the economic environment deteriorates. Since 1991, the reserves have been used on 7 occasions to ensure the Trust's record of dividend growth is maintained. Shareholders should see the reserves as a comfort blanket. Dividend cuts among the Trust holdings do happen, in recent times at M&S, Royal Mail and Vodafone, but their impact has been mitigated by the portfolio's diversity. The result is a dividend payment of 4.75p per share for the first quarter of the Trust's current financial year, compared to 4.55p in 2018. While just over 90% of the Trust's assets are invested in UK-listed companies, it does have exposure to a limited number of overseas companies, the likes of Nestle, Microsoft, and American giant Verizon. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. As always, I'd like to hear your comments, or if you have any thoughts on any of my recent purchases, or on the City of London Trust.